Jeff and Jeremy here. This is the Red Zone Challenge, brought to you by California RV Outlets and Fred Bruin. Real estate in real time. Go to fredbruin.com. We got Mr. Real Estate on the phone with us right now. Jeff, good morning, Frederick.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Is your real name Frederick?
Frederick.
It is?
Yep.
You don't go by Frederick, though.
Only on my passport.
Fred is it's so much more personable, you know?
Yes, it's casual, it's personal, and that's the kind of guy that you are, Fred.
You feel like you're talking to a king.
Yeah, Frederick.
Nobody asked me, man. They just labeled me, you know?
Hey, listen, there's a guy named Frederick Eklund on this show called $1 Million Listing New York, Los Angeles. Have you seen it?
No, I don't watch those shows.
You don't watch the real estate shows?
Good for you, Fred.
Come on. It's so good.
It's all staged.
It makes it seem like your job is so easy, by the way. You know, if you can talk, if you can walk and talk, it seems like, but I know there's a lot more to it than that.
Angel's ready to go.
It's nice to have him.
Where are you, in South Africa hunting octopus?
No. I'm off of that train and back under the real world. I've just been busy, you know.
Sure. Well, thank you for joining us. We're glad to get you in, because if you just say pick the favorites after we've made our picks, there's no way we can catch you. We got Angel on. All right, so I guess we should do the picks then, all right? Let's get to it. We got the 3 closest games of the week. According to Vegas, this is where it sits right now. Angel, Fred, and myself, Jeremy, 3-0 last week. Give themselves a pat on the back. Jeff, unfortunately, 1-2. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I got a little bit closer to him. I am 3 back of Fred and Jeff, and 6 back of you, Angel. You are the king. And this
could not have been any more wrong about Miami, Tennessee. I thought that was a sure thing.
Oh, yeah. You know, if I had more time, we should edit our comments that we made the week before. I think I did it to Fred once. Sorry, I was picking on you, Fred. But definitely, Jeff, you felt strong about your pick, and you couldn't have been. What would they put up? 3 points? A field goal?
Yeah, I was looking at the box score like halfway through the day on Sunday. I was like, what is going on here?
Ooh, Miami's hot. Hot. All right. So this is where it sits now.
Hot until they're picked, right?
Angels at 32-16. Fred and Jeff are at 29-19. I'm at 26-22. The order will go like this: Angel, Fred, Jeremy, and then Jeff. Angel, Chicago traveling to Minnesota to take on the 3.5-point favorite Vikings.
Well, I didn't see many COVID pup lists out there for this game. I like Minnesota in this game to win.
All right. Does anybody going to pick against Chicago right now? Does anybody got Chicago in this? Because otherwise, let's just move right down Minnesota and move on.
Fred?
Yeah, no, I've got Minnesota.
Jeff, so do I.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't really been paying attention to the playoff race, but this is a game that is absolutely meaningless, right? Like
yes,
both teams
correct.
Cannot make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're both out.
Okay.
It's just division hate.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, division
Hate the
hate.
powerful
At
thing, out
Minneapolis. Kirk Cousins comes back in this one, right? I'll go Minneapolis.
No, come on, go Bears. Come on, I need to catch you.
I'm going
Are you
Minneapolis.
sure? You don't have any
No, 'cause
Chicago
now
Kool-Aid, huh?
I'm in a position. I'm tied with Fred now. I haven't been tied with Fred all season. He's catching up. He's the hot one.
All right, next up, this one's interesting since I think Green Bay will probably rest a lot of players. We were just kind of talking about that. They traveled to Detroit to take on the Lions. Green Bay still a favorite.
Just so you guys know, this game opened at Green Bay favored by 11. It is now moved to Green Bay favored by 4. And the only reason is because Vegas is operating under the assumption that Green Bay is going to rest everybody in this game, which they should do.
Angel, you're up. Green Bay is now
Well,
a
I'm going
4-point
to
favorite.
say Detroit's probably one of the best two in 15 or 2 in whatever teams I've ever seen. I think this team's going to build some momentum going into next season. You remember I said this and play it back next year. Detroit will be a better team next year. They'll be contenders, not Super Bowl contenders, but they'll make some noise and be a playoff team. I think it'll be a big turnaround. I like Detroit to win this game just because they have some emotional fortitude here, and it gives everybody else some hope on the pick'ems here.
There you go.
Fred.
Okay, well, I agree with Angel. Detroit can't get much worse, so they'll be better next year. I think Green Bay's second string can beat Detroit, so I'm going with Green Bay.
Green Bay. Yeah, boy, I got to catch both of you guys. Which one do I really think is going to happen? I'm going to go with Angel and go Detroit.
Ooh, Fred. Who would have thought that we would be so close in the standings, week 18, and 3 out of 4 of us are going to pick the Detroit Lions to beat the Green Bay Packers.
Let's hear that.
Fred,
woo-woo!
You're the lone wolf.
There it is. The lone wolf going with the Green Bay Packers. It's a coin flip, right? I mean, but I liked everything that you said, Angel, and I was kind of thinking the same thing. And their second half of the season, even though it hasn't been great, it's been a lot better. We'll have to wait and see what happens. The Chargers traveling out to Sin City to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Chargers coming in a 3-point favorite on this one, Angel.
You know, I'm going to tell you, I've been a contrarian against the Chargers most of the season. Even went down with Fred and rooted against him with my esteemed Dallas Cowboys down there. So I'm going to do something outside the norm here, and I'm going to say, give me the Chargers. I'm going to go with Fred on this because there's no way Fred takes Vegas over the Chargers.
Freddie.
Yeah, you're right. I'm rooting for my Chargers all the way. We need to get pressure on Carr. If we could do that, we're going to win the game.
Give me the background on this. Chargers are. Do they need to win this to get in, or where are they sitting right now?
Oh, they're in.
They're in. Oh, they're in. Okay. And where's Vegas at on this?
Same thing. If they win, they're in.
Yeah.
Well,
so this is for the final spot, right?
Yeah. Actually, though, there's an unusual situation developing that the NFL's freaking out about on this game because I think it has to do with the Jacksonville game or the Colts and the. Who's playing the Colts this week? I forgot.
Yeah, it's the Jaguars and the Colts. And the interesting thing is the Colts have not won in Jacksonville where this game is being played since 2015.
Right, and if the Colts lose and both teams were to tie the Chargers in Vegas, it creates a scenario and that freaks the NFL out. So
because they both would get in. So they could have a gentleman's agreement. Okay, let's just go ahead and make this a tie and we can both get in. Which I can't see the Chargers and the Raiders getting together and doing that because they're the Chargers and the Raiders, but
going back and forth on this one. I'm going to go Chargers. That'll give Jeff the opportunity to go lone wolf and pick Vegas and gain a point. Back on Fred and towards Angel.
Sorry, Raider Nation. You're not going to get any support from the sick one over here. I believe more in the Chargers' fortitude, the intestinal fortitude to come away with a victory to make sure that they're in the playoffs in this one. So give me the Chargers.
All right, there we go. That's the Red Zone Challenge, and it's brought to you by California RV Outlets and Fred Bruin Realtor, fredbruin.com.
So is this the slow season for both you guys, Fred? Like, when does it start picking up for real estate again?
Well, in the past, it typically continues to decline through to about mid-February. But the last 3 years, despite COVID, we come out of the gate early January, and products hitting the market. Buyers are out there looking again, and we go.
Are you pretty busy right now?
Getting busier every day.
Yeah. Right. And Angel, I mean, what did you hunt in Mexico?
Well, I went after the elusive creature, the Sonoran mule deer, and he's still hiding out there in Mexico. I've left my heart in Mexico with that one.
Did you have any good tacos? Did you have any good
tacos?
tacos?
Oh, excellent tacos. In the middle of the desert, laying on in a small hut somewhere is a chef that took care of us, a camp chef, so it wasn't bad. But this time of year is a great time of year for us. Inventories are starting to kind of return to normal. We're seeing still a lot of activity. We sold 112 units as a company last month in December, which is unusual. People are buying RVs, They realize the freedom that they're getting with these vehicles, and they're certainly able to avoid, 14,000 or 1,400 flight delay cancellations just yesterday. Someone's in an RV, they certainly don't have to experience a flight cancellation.
If you want to know what the flight cancellation numbers are, you call an RV salesman because he's ready to tell you. I love it.
Absolutely.
Interesting story for you, Angel. I had some friends who went to Michigan for the holidays, and they flew to Michigan for the holidays, and they ended up getting COVID, so they couldn't fly back. So they ended up renting an RV. So there is a family on the Central Coast that had such a fun experience, despite the fact being sick, coming back in an RV across the northern United States, and they'll probably be contacting you soon.
Well, it's crazy because you just watch the news headlines and you see that teachers unions are voting to shut down schools again, and we hope that we don't go back there here in California, but at least with these type of vehicles, people can get out, get away, and experience some forms of freedoms that have felt somewhat restricted over the last 3 years, and these have definitely empowered you to get away.
Yeah,
if you want to get away,
flexibility.
If you want to get away from your kids because they have to come back home and homeschool, you can go out to your RV.
Absolutely.
Drink a beer. That's what I'd do. But I don't have a kid, so I'm probably not the best example. Always great talking to you guys. Angel, Fred, good luck this week.
Next week, we'll have to find out, Angel, which RV is the best to drink a beer in.
Well, we should do that live on your show when you crown me the winner next week. So I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good.
Well, no, it's not over next week. Is it? No, we go to the Super Bowl.
No, we go all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. You're not getting rid of us that easy. All right, we're going to try to catch you.
All right.
There goes Angel and Fred. It's the Red Zone Challenge, brought to you by California RV Outlets, Fred Bruin Realtor. We got $1,000 from California Diesel and RV, 50-inch flat screen and sound bar from Coast Electronics, and all you have to do is play. KZOZ.com.
Want some bragging rights?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Jeff and Jeremy's Red Zone Challenge is on at KZOZ.com. Presented by California RV Outlets and Fred Bruin Realtor.
Bring the energy!
Stack up the season top score and level up your game time with a sweet new 50-inch TV and soundbar from Coast Electronics. And $1,000 cash from California Diesel and RV. Plus, be the MVP of the week, backed by popular demand.
I love this!
Win the week, and you rule with shout-outs and your favorite classic rock band playing every weekday at 8:20, 12:20, 5:20, and 7:20. Score $25 to the Poorhouse in Paso, too.
I love every part of this.
Jeff and Jeremy's Red Zone Challenge from Fred Bruin Realtor. Sellers are seeing multiple offers on their homes. Buyer demand is high. Ready to sell? Make this market work for you. Call Fred Bruin, 805-235-4681. License number 00969-867. Since 1987. 93.3 KZOZ. Rocks your football season.